Hey you guys, it's Holland. What's good and welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see by the title, I will be doing a 2021 tarot card reading on Twice. But before we get into it, I recently uploaded an astrology birth chart reading for Twice Jihyo, a video ranking zodiac signs based on my personal preference, and a 2021 tarot card reading for Red Velvet, so if those videos interest you, click the iCards in the upper right corner of the screen to access them. The first card I drew was the 10 of Pentacles Upright. This card represents long-term success and stability, and large sums of money being produced. I think this means that, as per usual, Twice comebacks are going to be very successful and provide JYP and themselves with some good coin. The second card I received was the 3 of Wands reversed. This card represents a lack of planning and foresight, unexpected delays, and obstacles, which most likely means that Twice will likely experience a delay in comebacks for some reason, probably due to COVID-19. The third card I got was the 4 of Wands reversed, which represents disharmony, a transition, and a lack of communication and teamwork. This could be interpreted as many things. Some things that come to my head are how there is constantly a disharmony in Twice, with one of the girls constantly struggling with their psychological and physical health, Twice's transition in concepts, and possible tension between the members, but I'm mainly leaning on the first two. Next, I got the Devil reversed, which represents freedom from restraints, independence, revelations, reclaiming power, and reasserting control. I think this will represent the members of Twice gaining more creative control in their career and overall have more freedom. This doesn't sound very unrealistic to me since they've already been receiving more creative freedom recently in the past couple of years. Plus, they are getting older as a group and will, in turn, have a more relaxed relationship with their company where they have more freedom. The fifth card I drew was the 2 of Wands upright, which symbolizes planning and preparing for the future, making decisions, travel, overseas activity, collaborations, and business partners. So, I believe that this could represent them doing a Western collaboration, which makes sense because they're one of the few mainstream K-pop groups who haven't collaborated with a Western artist. The sixth card I obtained was the Page of Wands reversed, which represents hasty decisions, being impatient, feeling uninspired, and a delay. Like I said with the 3 of Wands reversed, Twice is likely to experience a delay in comebacks likely due to COVID-19, but I'm also seeing the girls lack motivation and feeling uninspired to perform, likely due to them being overworked. Next, I got the 3 of Swords reversed, which represents getting over a heartbreak, forgiveness, reconciliation, and suppressing memories. This card, as well as the next two cards, obviously have to do with Jihyo's breakup with Kang Daniel. For the past several weeks, and probably even now, Jihyo has been feeling bitter, heartbroken, and has been dealing with a lot of emotional pain due to her breakup. Like I said in the intro of this video, I recently just did an astrology birth chart reading for Jihyo, so I was able to see how she behaves romantically. She has her Saturn in the 5th house, her Venus in Capricorn, and her 8th house in Taurus, so when you have all this earth energy in your romantic life, she is a very committed, dedicated, and in it for the long run person who wishes to be with her partner for a long time. So when this breakup occurred between the two of them after them only being in a relationship for a year, this probably intensely hurt her emotionally. However, the 3 of Swords reversed signifies that she will finally move on from this heartbreak sometime next year. The 8th card I received was the 9 of Swords reversed, which signifies releasing worries, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, letting go of negativity, and learning to cope and face life head on. Like I said with the 3 of Swords reversed, Jihyo is going to learn how to cope with life and move on from this situation. The 9th card I drew was the Queen of Cups upright, which represents an emotionally mature, intuitive, sensitive, kind, nurturing, and empathetic woman or feminine person in general. This is the card that made me think that 9 and 3 of Swords reversed were about Jihyo because, even though she is an Aquarius sun, which is an air sign, she has a lot of prominent water placements in her chart such as a Scorpio moon, a 4th house stellium, and her moon in the 1st house. Next I got the 2 of Pentacles upright, which represents trying to find a balance between multiple things, juggling and dealing with multiple things at once, partnership, and adapting to change. This could represent Twice having a very busy schedule once again this year, and them having to manage many things at once. The 11th card I obtained was the Hanged Man reversed, which symbolizes being discontent, holding on to something or the past, detachment, lacking enthusiasm, and stagnation. So, as I said before with the Page of Wands, they will likely be experiencing a delay in comebacks, and the girls are likely going to be unenthusiastic about performing. Last but not least, the 12th card I drew was the 10 of Swords upright, which represents recovery, regeneration, overcoming the worst, surviving a disaster, and learning from the past. This card indicates that something might happen that will cause major detriment to Twice and cause them to quote-unquote hit rock bottom. However, once they are at the bottom, they learn well from their mistakes and have nowhere else to go but up. Okay you guys, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you wish to purchase an astrology or tarot card reading from me, click the link in the description below. If you wish to DM me a private question that you have about one of my videos, here is my Instagram. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And remember to stay snatched.